Literacy, defined as the ability to read and write. It seems simple. However, it's estimated that nearly 2/3 of American fourth graders are reading below their grade level. It's a cause bigger than just one person, and the coalition, Coaching for Literacy, strives to demonstrate that winning doesn't only apply to a game, a fact that the Florida State men's basketball team understands very well.
Coaching for Literacy is just like a way for us to go to the kids and tell them that how much reading is important, how much it impacts lives.
It's always important to be respectful to your elders.
Coaching for Literacy not only empowers young kids, but also coaches and athletes around the country. Partnering with prominent programs, the Coalition's mission is to spread awareness about illiteracy and support local reading programs.
It was just a good experience, giving back to kids that may not have that role model or that idol to look up to. So us coming in and reading to them kind of makes them feel good, make their day.
But it isn't just players and students who benefit from the experience. Associate head coach Stan Jones remains at the forefront of this effort for FSU.
Coaching for Literacy is a cause that I was very excited to get behind when it was brought to me a couple of years ago because reading has always been very important to me.
A cause so important to Jones that he was named to the Coaching for Literacy Coaches Council.
And as I've gone through my education and working in coaching and in educational institutions my whole career, it's become very important to me to see if we can find to make a difference. And I think this group certainly is on the right path of helping a lot of young people down the line.
Going and be like an example for one of the little kids. Like, you never know what people is going through and what they look up to. And seeing a basketball player from Florida State, seeing where he come from, and see where he have done in his life, it maybe inspire one of the little kids. That's the idea, at least one.
According to the National Assessment of Educational Progress, 61% of fourth graders in Florida are not proficient in reading, and the Seminoles are doing their part to change those statistics.
Growing up, I wish we had somebody pushing this big because reading for me was hard. And I struggled. I had to take extra classes and just so I can be up there and not be laughed at by friends. I play for Florida State. We got a game tonight. Y'all should come.
To further emphasize the importance of literacy, the Seminoles hosted their 3rd annual Fight for Literacy game against UNC in January. With coaches donning bright lime green ties, their purpose was clear.
Something unique and different that stands out, that lets people know that there's something that they're representing to make people ask questions.
The power to know how to read and write is priceless, and so are the memories made for not only the players, but for the kids.
See what she sees. The smiles on the kids' faces when you walk in, it's big. It tells you that it's more than basketball. It's being a role model to the little kids and showing them that they can make it.
We're always being have little eyes watching us, and so when you take that as a responsibility, you do your best to try to seize that responsibility and try to brighten the kid's mind so he'll be inspired to do something great in his own life as he grows older. You can't put a Band-Aid on it. You got to try to give something that gives a lifetime cure. So hopefully that's our biggest impact.
My dream is to be like a dancer.
As for Coaching for Literacy and FSU basketball, they continue to be the biggest game changer as they team up to assist in giving kids their best shot in the biggest game of all, life. I'm Kelley Roper for Seminole Sports Magazine.